So at this point, we all know that Kid Cudi went to trial last week and testified against the Diddler man, right? Right? That's public knowledge.
John Diddy Combs' sex trafficking case filled with suspicion and suspense today. Rapper Kid Cudi is on the stand right now detailing a threat that Diddy once made to him. Fox 5's Linda Schmidt is live in Lower Manhattan, and she picks it up from there. Linda, what's the latest?
Yeah, hi there, Bianca. Well, first of all, I can tell you this. Every day, the testimony in this trial has been jaw-dropping. Today will be no different. As you're talking about, rapper Kid Cudi on the stand, and he is testifying today. Go ahead, take a look at this video, because this is Cuddy arriving here at federal court in Lower Manhattan earlier today. Now, he is wearing the black leather coat and smoking a cigarette. He is testifying about his brief relationship with Sean Diddy Combs' ex-girlfriend, Cassie, back in 2011, after she and Combs had broken up. Now, Cassie has already testified that Combs flew into a jealous rage about her relationship with Kid Cudi, and he threatened to blow up his car. Now, Cudi has already testified today that he met with Combs after his Porsche exploded, and the remains of a Molotov cocktail were found nearby. Combs is charged with running a criminal enterprise dealing with drugs and sex trafficking. He has pleaded not guilty on all counts. Now, yesterday, Combs' former executive assistant, George Kaplan, also testified. He continued this morning, and he left court earlier today. After wrapping up his testimony, he had testified that he would buy drugs for Combs and that he would clean up hotel rooms after Combs would hold drug-fueled sex marathons called freak-offs. And a federal agent also testified yesterday that when they raided Combs' home in Miami last year, they found gun parts to make AR-15 style weapons, cocaine, ketamine, and more than 50 bottles of baby oil and lubricant. Now, as I said, rapper Kid Cudi on the stand right now. We're heading into court here shortly. Back inside to you.
All right, Linda, thank you for keeping us on top of that. And our team will continue to provide extensive coverage of the Diddy trial. In one of our latest online videos, our Lisa Evers asked a defense lawyer, can Diddy go free? You can watch her deep dives and analysis on the free Fox Local app, available wherever you stream.
Now, I told y'all I am on vacation, so forgive my son over here that might keep popping his head up. He decided the sun was too much for him. But let's continue. Now, Kid Cudi, he came and issued a thank you to all the people who text him, all the people, the fans online who supported him, because it's not easy in the rap community being the guy who's testifying against another fellow artist in our community. Some people are not gonna like it.
Hey guys, so I just want to say, man, I've been seeing all the love and support, and I just want to say thank you so much, man. People been hitting me up the past week, just checking in, and even today, and it really means a lot to me, man. You guys are the best. I love y'all. This is a stressful situation. I'm glad it's behind me, and yeah, I love y'all, man. Big love. Go stream Neverland.
Now, Kanye West would issue out a tweet and say, I wish Cudi hadn't testified against Puff. We need not to be locked in white systems. Praying for Puff and his family, praying for Puff Daddy and the family. We will also have Young Thug say, damn, Cudi a rat. So we know that he didn't like or approve what Kid Cudi did. And I'm gonna be honest, man, when it comes to this situation, you can't please everybody. Not everybody's gonna like what you do. They're gonna give their opinions. But what I will say is, in the hip hop community, we constantly approve of the wrong things. Kid Cudi was mistreated by Diddy. That's just point blank, period. The story goes is that, hey, he's dating Cassie. He doesn't know that Cassie is still involved with Diddy. Diddy finds out, goes into a jealous rage. He saves Cassie, hides her at a hotel. While they're at the hotel, Diddy finds out, probably through Cassie, where Kid Cudi lives. He not only goes and breaks into this man's house, he moves around his security cameras like a movie. He goes in there. He does Lord know what to the dog, because Cudi didn't elaborate, but all I know is he said that the dog was never the same. The dog was jittery. It had issues. They locked the dog in the bathroom, a dog that's used to roaming around free. So I can imagine how that dog felt. Not only did he go through his things and go through all of his stuff, tear up his stuff, he went back to the house again after telling Cassie, yo, I want to blow up his car. He had a drop top Porsche. Well, he cut open the soft top and threw a Molotov cocktail in there, or he allegedly had some people do it. Now, Kid Cudi, he's saying, I know it was Diddy. He probably don't have the eloquent proof, but that's how he feels. He knows that Diddy did it. And we all know Diddy did that shit. We're not even going to sit here and play. So when I'm saying this, and I see people like Kanye West saying we don't need to have our men locked in systems. Yo, he's not a baby. Diddy is in his 50s. He's almost 60 years old. I could care less if I'm Kid Cudi, who's not a street nigga, who's not a gang member, who didn't ask for this issue. He's just innocently loving and being in a relationship with a woman who played both sides of the fence. And instead of him keeping it P and just leaving this man alone and saying, hey, bro, she playing both of us. No, Diddy wanted to do some hoe ass shit. And he was running around like he popped. He was running around like he was a mob boss for real. So you done tore up this man's belongings, scared his dog. Like, come on, bro. I don't care if this happened 25 years ago. I'm the type of nigga I tell people all the time, I don't pray for my enemies. You want to know what happened when you pray for your enemies? I saw, what's the Detroit rapper? I saw Skilla Baby on the internet praying in the car that God saves him and, you know, watches over him and protects him. And hey, that part of the prayer worked. But he also prayed for his enemies. Later on that day, I went and looked online and I heard Skilla Baby got shot by the ops over there in 8 Mile. So listen, man, I don't pray for the ops. I don't wish death or anything on them, but shit, a little jail time, I don't give a fuck. If that's what you want to do, listen, I'm holding everybody responsible is what I'm trying to say. Diddy knew that the things that he was doing could get him locked up, but all of a sudden, you're supposed to not fuck this man over after he fucked you over. Yeah, that's not how it works, Kanye West. If you want to sit there and still cater to the stuff that, you know, the Diddy issue, you doing the Sean John collabs, you talking about he not the only one that beat his girl and sexually assault. You probably need to be in jail for sucking your cousin's meat rack. That's what you need to be in jail for. And as far as Young Thug, man, you really need to be the one that's being quiet. And I'm not saying because you gave your opinion. Your opinion is your opinion. You're allowed to give that. But you're not in the position as someone who's got the worst probation deal in the whole Atlanta, to the point where you can't even be in Atlanta, to the point where they're watching you and they're constantly trying to violate you. You should probably shut the fuck up for the next 15 years. That's just my personal opinion. But I think that you ain't learned. You gonna do the same shit. You're talking about a man who, like you, he cross-dressed, but like he's not like a blood gang member. He's never came off. Kid Cudi has never came off that he was part of the street code, nothing like that. This man probably most likely got subpoenaed and he went up there and he just said the truth, man. And Thug, you got more things to worry about, like that mid-ass single that came and went that you put out with Future. If Future can't save you from the new single that you put out, then you need to be somewhere focused. You need to stop freestyling. You need to take a pencil and write them motherfucking lyrics on some paper. Because look, while you calling him a snitch, the nigga that you claim is a snitch and you kicked out of YSL, Gunna, he's still putting out good music. By this amount of time that you done been out, Gunna was already putting out A Gift and a Curse. He was already putting out good music. He already was going out on tour. People was fucking with Gunna, man. So my thing is, you worried about the wrong thing. Your music is mid. We already know who all gonna be on the album. It's gonna be Thug, Future, 21 Savage, Lil Baby. Like, you're predictable, man. You need to be talking about, you talking about I was having my way in jail. Nigga, you got fat. You was depressed. We heard Brian Steele, like, my client, he just can't stand one another day. You folded, nigga, 2 weeks before you was supposed to get out. You mad at people like Cuddy. You're mad at people like Gunna. But I ain't heard you say a thing about Gotti. Yeah, Gotti, they got a whole video of him. Your whole camp was snitches. So we got to question your street capability, bro. You can't recognize when niggas is snitching? You had Woody up under your nose the whole time and you ain't even know? So I don't want to hear nothing from Thug, to be honest. I just want to hear him make some good music and shut the F up forever, because he moving like somebody that want to go back to jail, because you know they trying to sniff you out. Diddy was out here doing harm to people. Now, we could talk about the charges. Are the charges probably a little trumped up? Yeah. Do I think that he's going to get off scot-free? No. But do I think he's going to go down for life? I don't think so. Do I think that Cassie probably had a little bit of more involvement than she's putting on? Yeah, I think so. But do I also think that he beat that girl when she did want to leave? Yes. And if they can just prove that that happened one of those times, Diddy's going down the road forever. I'm not defending a man who beats on women. I'm not defending a man, a sexual deviant, pervert, mob boss. That's what I'm not going to do. So if that's what y'all approve of, if that's the man you don't mind being around your 19-year-old daughter, you know what I'm saying, when he's 17 years her senior, then be my guest. But I think that Diddy deserves whatever he got coming to him. If that's what you got, if being in the white man system is what it is, that's what it is. I do believe that some black men, and just any men in general, they don't need to be out on the streets. And the only place you're going to be in America is where you know that they're going to put you. And that's in the white man system, in the jail system. I believe that there are some people who really, truly need to be there. So I don't agree with Kanye. I'm not the type of person to just turn the other cheek when somebody did me dirty. You feel me? That's just what it is. And he can't do, he not gonna do some gunplay. So guess what? It's my turn, champ. Let me come in here with these Bugle Boy jeans and this cigarette and this leather coat looking like John Travolta in Grease. You hear me? Listen, gotcha. Checkmate. See you in hell, Diddy. That's just how I feel about it, man. But y'all let me know how y'all think, man. Like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. May get a video later on today. I don't know. Just depends on if I'm still out in this hot Florida sun. You feel me? Y'all let me know what y'all think down below. Like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. And we out, baby. Boo!
It's him.